how not to neglect yourself, how to overcome stinginess towards yourself. Yeah, I think maybe in childhood you got this kind of suggestion, don't be selfish. And then you feel that if I do something for myself, I'm being selfish and I'm being bad. In that case, I would advise that treat yourself like a project. Believe that you have come here in this world to do great service and great work, to benefit so many people. But to do that, you need to prepare the instrument. You need to prepare your body, you need to prepare your mind, you need to take proper rest, you need to take proper food, you need to study proper materials to nourish yourself. And giving yourself time in that context becomes service. It doesn't even remotely look like anything selfish. Like my guru says, like the best tapah means heroic action or like service and sacrifice. For students is study, because by studying they make themselves useful to society.
How to meditate while walking?
Meditate means what? Meditate means think deeply. Thinking deeply about great idea. So one way is when you walk, you repeat your mantra inside and you contemplate. I love, not only walking, but traveling also. Just to sit by the window in the train and to see the things passing, and I'm repeating the mantra and I'm ideating that consciousness is all there is, that this tree is consciousness, and I'm trying to see that consciousness. I'm trying to tune into that very subtle joy of the tree, very subtle presence. And then it comes sometimes, like when you see a flower, you cry because you see such an unforgettable beauty of the flower. But that's not a physical beauty. It's the beauty, spiritual beauty, which you perceive with your subtle consciousness. So when you meditate while walking, repeat the mantra and try to feel that all around, everything is filled with God. Everything is filled with the divine.
Are hugs after practices beneficial?
Hugs after practices. I went to Bali, they always hug, go like this. I don't like this, because in meditation you have acquired that energy, spiritual energy. You need to absorb it. You should not touch water, you should not touch metal, you should not touch other human beings. You should assimilate that energy within yourself. So, yeah, it is better not to do that.
Does the higher consciousness need worship?
Supreme Consciousness doesn't need worship. Supreme Consciousness is complete. But still, it has one desire. And that desire is for the well-being of all beings in the universe. The Supreme Consciousness desires that everyone should be happy. Everyone should be blissful. And for that, to be blissful, you need to worship Supreme Consciousness. Because by connection with Him, you become like Him. You embed in yourself such qualities as bliss, such qualities as love. So, Supreme Consciousness wants you to worship Supreme Consciousness, not because of Him, not because He needs worship, but because you need that worship to be liberated.
What role do mala beads play in meditation?
Mala beads in meditation better don't use, because what is meditation? It is pratyahara, dharana and dhyana. Pratyahara, withdrawal of the mind from the external world, from anything external. If you keep something external in your hands, you keep connecting these nerves with the brain, and you're not really going into the subtle state of the mind. So this is a very crude practice of using the beads. You have to do meditation without it.
I want to meditate with open hands, but you taught with closed hands. Why closed?
There are different techniques of meditation. Ishvara Pranidhan is the technique when you are closing doors and windows of the mind. Hands, legs, eyes, tongue, everything. So you're shutting down from the world to go explore inner world. So for that it is best like that. And there is dhyana. Once you have already mastered Ishvara Pranidhana, you mastered withdrawal from the world. Now you are sitting like that, completely opening up to the cosmic flow. So it's a 2 stages. So in the beginning of meditation I will sit like this. In the end of meditation, doing different lesson, I will sit like this.
Does a person reincarnate only within this planet or on other planets as well?
Person can reincarnate anywhere in the universe, but most of the time we will reincarnate on this planet because we are attached to this planet and we don't know anything else.
How long to do each stage of meditation? Visualization, breathing, ideation?
I would say the preparation to meditation should take, like visualization, breathing, ideation, it should take at least 50% of time, can be 60 or can even be 70% of time. If you come in complete state of concentration and start repeating mantra, you will enjoy it very strongly. But if you're unprepared, mantra will be like 10% efficiency. So at least 50%.
What happens if you meditate intensively but do not practice asanas?
If you meditate very, very intensely, and if you have a great willpower, which is normally people don't have, then there is a risk of losing psycho-spiritual parallelism. What is psycho-spiritual parallelism? It's the body has its wave, the mind has its wave. So when they're coinciding, the mind can control the body. And the mind has a great healing power. So many people, they can be very sick, but because of their strong mind, they are, somehow moving ahead. But the moment they become like, in the mind, they give themselves weakness. Oh, now I'm tired. Then the sickness comes. So if there is this very tight and close connection of the mind and the body, it is very good for health also. And also another thing, so there can be little problem with the health if you meditate very, very strongly, but you don't do anything to make your body a little bit more subtle, like diet. You don't take yet diet, you diet, fasting, physical exercises. All those practices, they make the body also subtler. So the body and mind, they evolve together. Also, some undesirable effects can be like when the mind loses control over the body, then the body starts to shake during meditation, and that is very disturbing for the concentration. And I see it many times with the beginners. They experience through that. But then slowly, meditation also affects the body. Body also becomes more subtle. But you should support that process of subtlifying the body by the practice of asanas. So I would say nothing very, very big is going to happen. But if you have very strong willpower, very powerful concentration, little bit of these ill effects may come. So then ideally you combine meditation practice with taking care of your body.
Can you meditate while wearing a cross?
When I started to meditate, I wore this crucifix, the cross, the Christian cross, because I had these very strong feelings for Christianity. I still do. And I asked my Dada, I said, any problem? He said, no problem, it's your business. So I wore for some time. But then somehow I just felt that I am on the true path. Christianity is a true path. It's a beautiful path. I respect a lot. But what I practice is also a true path. So the path that leads to the supreme goal. So why I am not accepting my path completely? And I, with gratitude, I let go of the cross and I just only wear my pratik, it is called, a symbol of my path, my tradition. So, yeah, I think this is, but it should not be like forceful. It should come. I don't believe it is good to create any kind of religious conflict. You should feel that you are always moving with the blessings of God. there is no... I feel that Jesus Christ is blessing me, what I am doing. In fact, what I was having, how I got initiated, how I got to learn meditation. I was in such a crisis state, and I was moving, and I used to talk to God all the time. It's like every day I would speak with God. So I spoke always with Jesus Christ. And then I felt so broken, I felt so no meaning in life. I felt that all my friends, they're so simple, they're so happy in that way. They will finish their university, they marry, they will work, they will travel. But all of this I don't want. And what I want, I don't know. I just believe that I lost my path somehow. So I was talking to Jesus Christ and I asked him, I need a path, but that path should be the best path. And I need a teacher, but that teacher should be the best teacher. So somehow I feel when I got to learn meditation, it is really a gift of God. Because for me, it is the best path, and I got the best teacher. So it feels like there is no any conflict to me. It's just like a continuation of something into something. I was loving Jesus Christ, but I didn't feel that I can really express my spirituality in the framework of conventional Christianity. Somehow it just didn't come with my... I don't know, it's very strange. But the figure of Jesus Christ always like I venerated. And till now I respect, I also love. Yeah, so I guess there is no conflict here.